Hello, everybody. So, Bulls suck. They lost. Blackhawks are tanking. And, uh, I don't know. It's playoff time. Bears got a bright future. Everything's looking up. So, Bulls, I think they'll figure it out. Blackhawks might get Connor Bedard. Who knows? Playoff football. That is all that matters. So, without further ado, let's predict and give how I think the playoffs are going to go. I'm not going to go in depth for 3 minutes with every game. It's going to take way too long. Um, I'll predict the divisional rounds and the conference, and of course the Super Bowl as a whole. I'll do that all in separate videos as it happens. I already recorded a wildcard video that's uploading right now. So let's go in order. The first matchup, I believe, is the Seahawks and the Niners. Every team that makes the playoffs is good in some way, except maybe the Buccaneers. Seahawks have played pretty good games, but the Niners with momentum. I think the Seahawks have potential to keep it within 10 points. Let's say let's just say um, Niners beat them 30-20 with a garbage time touchdown by the garbage time touchdown by the Seahawks. Next up, the Jags and the Chargers. Both teams coming off their first playoff berth since probably 5 or 6 years. Chargers, I think 2016. Jags, obviously that 2017 Saxonville. Um, Jags tanked right, just like the Bears are doing right now. But the Bears are going to get a massive draft haul. And the Jags got a franchise quarterback potentially. Um, Jets probably could have been in the seventh seed if they just took Fields or something. For the longest time, it was Trevor Lawrence is the number one, no debate. Fields second. Everyone else is to your own opinion, but it is what it is. Too late to go back. Jags picked the right guy, and now he's their guy. And this is his first playoff debut at home. They won the division. They're starting off 2-7. They're really good. They have all the momentum right now. The Chargers are also a solid team. Justin Herbert is a really good quarterback. They got a lot of guys, Eckler, and that's pretty much all I know. Um, for the longest time, it's always been the Rams that are the elite team in LA for as long as they've been there, pretty much. Um, but the Chargers are now taking over, at least for a bit. So, mm. but at the end of the day, I think with all the momentum, I don't think the Jags are going to win the Super Bowl or anything. But I think they're going to win this playoff game. I do. I really do. Next up, Vikings and Giants. Both teams that did not make the playoffs last year. Giants have made the playoffs in about 5 years. Vikings, uh, 2019. Yeah, 2019, I believe. We knocked them out of playoff contention in 2020, and that was the year we also made the playoffs as well. Go Bears. The Vikings have been that convincing in their wins. A lot of one-score wins. Some people call them fraudulent. Giants have a good amount of solid wins as well. But I think the Vikings, fraudulent or not, the Giants will give them a really good game, and I will be rooting for the Giants in that game. However, I think the Vikings will get it at least one playoff game. Next up, Bengals Ravens. Ravens fully healthy with Lamar Jackson are a dangerous team. A very dangerous team. Lamar Jackson, alongside Justin Fields, are one of the most elite mobile quarterbacks. Um, Once they take off, they're almost impossible to stop if they can get an open route. But Lamar Jackson isn't there. They're banged up beyond belief, and Lamar might be going to another team, but they got playoffs out of it. This game may not be that fun for Ravens fans, but playoffs are playoffs. I think this might be a game like the Saints Bears, where it's kind of blow up, but you're just happy to be there. Give me the Bengals. Buccaneers Cowboys, the final game of Wild Card Weekend. Um, Cowboys, you call them frauds all you want. I don't like them. We all don't. But what I see happening is they're gonna win this game. But Brady's gonna win a Super Bowl. He is going to spend. He's gonna play till he's 50. He's going to bounce around teams until he gets a complete one, or he's gonna accept a role as a mentor backup. Which, I mean, there's no better mentor in the quarterback position than the GOAT. He is going to either give a team a Super Bowl or he's going to coast his way to a Super Bowl ring. But he is not going to retire until either he's like 52. He's either going to play until 2030 or he's going to win a Super Bowl ring. Once he gets that ring, though, he's going to retire. But it's not going to be this year. The Bucks are 8-9, and while Brady's been playing way better the last few weeks, at the end of the day, Cowboys can be frauds all they want. But they're going to win a playoff game at least. Give me the Cowboys to win a playoff game. Congrats, Dallas. In the final wild card game, the Buffalo Bills versus the Tua-less Miami Dolphins. With Tua out and all the other injuries, I still think the Dolphins will make it a game. But let's just be honest. Give me the Bills. It's at Orchard Park. It's it's the Bills' best season in a long time. I'm rooting for the Bills. The, I really am. And I don't want them to be first round exits, especially to a team that's. I mean, if the Dolphins win, they're gonna play the Chiefs. They're not gonna beat the Chiefs. So now the wild card round is over. Now let's go with Niners Vikings. Um, the Vikings. I think they can make it a game, but I don't see them being able to actually beat the Niners. I really don't. Give me the Niners. Cowboys Eagles. This will be a good game. This will be a very, very good game. And I don't know who will win. I really don't. So I'm going to go over here. Chiefs. Um, Something about this game. As good as the Chiefs are, I think the Jaguars will keep it very close, but I got to have the Chiefs winning it. Bengals Bills, this will also be a great matchup, but since it's at Orchard Park, I think there'll be a lot of emotions high, especially with Damar Hamlin. I got the Bills winning it off a winning touchdown drive or field goal drive to set up what will probably be a legendary championship game. Next, the NFC Conference Championship, Cowboys Eagles. I'm gonna be honest. Something about this matchup, my gut tells me Cowboys, and I hate it. I really hate it. But I got the Cowboys going to the conference championship. But I got them losing to the Niners. I really do. This Niners team is unstoppable, I think. Um, and I think they'll get to the Super Bowl. Next up, Bills Chiefs. This is gonna be a good matchup. However, the Chiefs dominated it, and I don't see that continuing. I got the Bills winning by a touchdown. So this makes the Super Bowl, Super Bowl 57. Wait, no. Super Bowl 50. Yeah, Super Bowl 57. Okay, yeah, that hasn't happened. So Super Bowl 57 will be against the AFC champion Buffalo Bills and the NFC champion San Francisco 49ers. And I have, as good as the Niners are, I'm going to pick the Bills. I just think after years of just being an elite team, oh damn, the Bills are finally going to come up on top. Um, the Niners will have a great run, and I mean it could very well be the Eagles, but Jalen Hurts, I don't know how the injury is going to affect him. But then again, Dak Prescott. Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm changing my prediction from the Cowboys to the Eagles. Dak Prescott has shown to be not. I think he's going to throw a game-sealing interception, critical mistakes. Even I think Jalen Hurts will also make some mistakes, but Jalen Hurts, in my opinion, is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. But yeah, so my prediction, I still have the Niners beating the Eagles. Yeah, that's my Super Bowl predictions.